My name's Rich Henegar, and when we got word Hurricane Charley was coming towards us, we grabbed a mattress off of one of my daughter's beds, and I had a piece of plywood there, and we took those into the bathroom, and all the kids and the animals were all in the bathtub, and my wife and I standing over top, and we pulled the mattress and the plywood over top of us, and the storm hit, and we could hear pounding on the walls and then part of the roof going, and we survived that first half there, and the lull in the storm came. I guess that was the eye coming through, and it got real quiet, so we came out and looked around and could see blue sky up above, so we knew it was the eye of the storm, and we just had minutes to prepare for the second half of the storm, and that's when our neighbor came and got us and took us next door to their house, which was a much newer structure and had hurricane windows and the hurricane shutters and stuff up, and we rode out the second half of the storm there. When the storm was over, we went back next door to assess what had happened, and knew that we weren't going to be able to live in that house, and we checked on all the neighbors, make sure they were okay, and then after that we ventured off across town to see if my parents were all right. While their house was all right, my parents were out of town, and once we got there we knew that we'd have a place to stay for the night for sure, so that's where we ended up that first night, and then from there it was like a quick 10 years to the point we're at now. It was a lot of hard work getting back together, and moved into a house eventually about 3 or 4 months just before Christmas that same year, Hurricane Charley. We went from living from Cape Coral to back into Charlotte County. 10 months ago we opened our mattress business next door, and this place here came available, and my wife was looking for something to do. She'd been a home mom pretty much all her life, raising our kids, and so it just kind of fell right into place for us, and so here we are, full circle back to Charlotte County, where it seems like home. The name of this place here is, we call it the Ice Cream Place. That's the name of the business, and we thought hard and long about what we'd call this place. We thought Ice Cream Place of Port Charlotte, or the Ice Cream Place of Englewood, but we just settled on the Ice Cream Place. We thought when we went out for pizza, we were going to the pizza place, not necessarily any name of anything, but the pizza place. So that's kind of how we came across and ended up with the name the Ice Cream Place. We have a frozen drink that we call a Hurricane. It's very similar to what some of the other places call blizzards. But we settled on that name because it's just a totally mixed up bunch of candies and whatever in a frozen in the ice cream, and it just seemed fitting for us to go through a hurricane and then to end up here and have a drink called a Hurricane.